Yo, what's going on, guys? I'm FlipArtz. We're back here on Fortnite, and today I figured we would go and check out something that we got to see before Season 7, which would be the iceberg. And of course, as you guys know, before Season 7 came around, we were actually able to go and glitch ourselves to go and actually check out the iceberg and the little castle that was on top. And now that the map has gone ahead and combined itself to a new biome, which of course is now called the biome, which is iceberg, or the winter biome, which a lot of people like to call it as well. It is now collapsed into the map here, connected to the map here, and some stuff has been, you know, iced over, such as Greasy Grove and whatnot. And as you guys can see here, this was the actual iceberg that we were able to go and glitch and check out as well. And of course, with that, when we saw it the first time, there wasn't really any texture to it. There wasn't really anything that we could actually check out. But now that it's here, we can actually see exactly what this whole thing is about. Now, when it comes to this specific mountain, or this castle, or this glacier, this iceberg, whatever you guys want to call it, it's going to be called Polar Peak. Now, what's kind of crazy is that although we are on top of this main kind of castle, which is kind of what we've seen from the previous parts of the iceberg before, it looks like those parts down there happen to be parts of the castle, so maybe this is going to be one giant castle as well. And also, if we go down here, you can see that we're actually kind of limited to where we can go around to in this actual castle, or this area right here. We can go down the stairs, and then we can go down a couple more stairs, and you can see that it does go down, and then this is pretty much all we can do, and this is pretty much as far as we can go. You can't really do anything to the snow, but it seems like it's gonna start to go and actually, you know, start to melt on its way down, and it's gonna start to uncover more and more about this castle, or what it seems to be like a castle. Obviously, we do have a chest there. We do have some bookshelves here that we can go ahead and destroy as well, and it seems like, again, this is gonna be as far as we're gonna be able to go. A chest over here as well, and that's pretty much all we have. But there are stairs that seem to be heading downward this way, so hopefully maybe we're gonna be able to go and see more of the castle sometime later on. And you can see, even if we go ahead and try to destroy this wall and see if we can uncover anything else, there's really nothing else that we can uncover, because this whole platform here, this whole iceberg, is literally just snowed over, iced over, and it's just covering everything else. So on the upcoming weeks here, we're basically just gonna have to wait for this whole thing to start melting down, and then hopefully we're gonna be able to see exactly what this whole thing actually looks like. Now, as we make our way over to the other end here, again, I don't exactly know how this castle is gonna go and turn out, but it seems like it has a little entryway here, and then that's obviously gonna be like the tip of the castle, or something like that, the head of the castle. But we can go over here, and I think if we actually try to break down on here, it's just ice that paves the way. So they were kind of smart about the way they did this, where they aren't gonna exactly show you everything right away. You guys can see there's a giant ice block over there, more ice over there, but they were very smart about it in covering this whole thing where you guys can't really see. You can actually see, like, there's a little bit more of like the little railing type of stuff right there into the snow. So we can go and enter on this side and go up the stairs here. Actually, is there a way to go down here? No, there's no other place. Maybe there's gonna be a staircase that goes here later on. You can see there's nothing else here. I can even try to break down this one real quick, and yeah, there's just more snow. And you can actually see that they actually haven't implemented anything else for this. It's just rock here, or like, you know, a part of a mountaintop. There's really nothing else that's going on over here. Let me go ahead and break the rest of that, and you guys can see there's nothing underneath it, nothing hiding or anything like that. But we can go to the upper parts of this, and you can see it just ends off over here. There's a chest spawn. We can go back up on top here, and you got yourself like a little outpost kind of thing going on right here. And obviously this would be some kind of entranceway up into the top of that apparent castle over there. We can go back down these stairs over here, and then go back down this way, and then of course we can go off to the other end. We'll just pick up the AR for no reason. Another chest spawn right there, and again we can do the same thing on the other outpost here, and you can see we just have an overlook of the rest of the map, and then obviously back up to over there. We can go down the stairs here, and I'm pretty sure it's just about the same thing. There's really nothing else you can really see here. There's no stairs that go down. There is another door there that basically just leads outward, and you can see, like, right about here, there's just nothing that you guys can really see. It's literally just it's just a rock formation, you know. There's nothing going on here. We can't go and break this wall. You're gonna see this just leads outside. There's nothing else going on. So again, they were smart about it. They're not exactly showing us everything. There's nothing like that we can really do to like sneak peek anything here as well. We can go out the door, and then there you go. We're back up onto the snowbanks here, back onto the iceberg itself, and you can see we can still go ahead and break this thing, but that's gonna be about it. Like, these are literally just the little tips, like these things here, but they're covered into the snow. However, there is one thing that we can do, and there's actually a very secret section to this particular Polar Peak area that we can go to and actually see a little bit more of what's in store to come, and what the inside of this actual castle or building is gonna look like. And by doing that, we have to go to replay mode. Alright, so we're in playground mode now, and I've sped it up to 4 times here, and we can actually go ahead and do drone free. We'll bring this back to regular speed, and all we really got to do here is we can go into the castle here and go all the way to the bottom floor, which will bring us into this section section right here where the chests are in each of these corners and whatnot. And all we really got to do now is bring our focal length to the lowest 8 millimeters and then go into this corner and then kind of try to drop ourselves down. We can actually lower the drone speed here a little bit because we're not trying to go too fast, and then just go into the corner here. And would you guys look at that? There's a lot more that meets the eye when it comes to actually checking out what you can see inside of the castle. You can see my character is actually right there. You can see, you know, I was talking about, you know, the snow's covering the staircase there. And if we actually take a look, if I can actually get a good view here, there is a staircase right over there. So obviously that's going to be angled to go that way and then go down that way. And then this is going to be one floor right here. Obviously we're going to have that chest that's right here as well. Our character is going to be, you know, breaking some of the stuff here, looking at the chest. I don't think we actually opened it, but you can see that we can look right under all this stuff. And, you know, there is just, you know, random stuff there that you can obviously break for some mats, some wood mats, things like that. There's a lot of bookshelves and stuff going on. And then it goes one more floor deep, and you guys can see that there's even more going on. Of course, you guys can go ahead and change your focal length, but it is a lot easier just to have it wide at the 8 millimeter focal length like we have it right now, just so you guys can kind of glitch through it a little bit here and be able to go and see what is going on. And if we do this just about the right way, we can actually kind of see a little bit more down there below. I'm going to try to do my best here to give you guys a good view, but there you go. You guys can kind of see it. Got to go down just a little bit more, and then we can go and start to zoom in on stuff here. There's another kind of like vase or fire hydrant looking thing. I don't exactly know what those are, but there's a lot of them around the map. It looks like they're just like little pots or some kind of like canister or something like that. I have no clue, but you can see there are a lot of bookshelves, and we have one of these things here. There's some kind of treasure chest in there and a box on top. You can actually find a lot of these boxes around the map, and I thought this was something specific, or, you know, maybe the code was something, but this is actually just like a regular resource on the map. You can actually find a lot of these. Some of them are near risky reels as well and whatnot, but either way, you guys can see, you know, if we just do this pretty much the right way and glitch ourselves into the corner of this location here, you can go right through it. You guys are gonna be able to go and check out a good bit. You guys can actually see from the outside of the map, that's actually Greasy Grove right there, or what is left of Greasy Grove, because it's obviously iced over because of the iceberg. But you guys can see, we can go down a little bit here. You can see a little bit of the outside area. You can see whatever's going on over there. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit of secret, you know, and right now, again, we're still trying to see exactly what we can figure out about this whole thing, but it's kind of cool that you can see that at least you know that this castle is going to be huge. It's definitely going to seem like it's going to start to play a bigger role when the next coming week come here for Fortnite, for the next 10 weeks that we have of Season 7, and what is going to be left of it up until Season 8, you know, because obviously the snow is going to be gone by then. It's going to be the end of the Christmas season. It's going to be into January, into February, and then, you know, obviously we're going to be going into spring, which means all of the snow that we do see from the outside here, all of this is going to have to start to melt down, and we're really going to be able to see exactly what's inside this castle. I tried doing the same trick over there, but like I mentioned to you guys earlier, when we do go over there, I can speed up the drone here a little bit. When we do go over here, there's really nothing you guys can actually see, and even if you guys wanted to break down the walls like I showed you guys, it's just bricks here. It's actually just, it's not even bricks. It's just, you know, a stone wall, a little mountain, whatever you guys want to call this. It's just a big rock formation that is surrounded by the castle wall. So there's nothing actually too specific that goes on here. There's nothing that you can really glitch out here to see if, you know, there's like little bookshelves or more things going on. Maybe they're just gonna wait until more of the snow goes, and then after that they're gonna be able to go and, you know, render in more of the things that we really want to see. And like I was telling you guys here, you know, this is basically just a block of ice, and I think if you actually manage to glitch this one out, you can see that again there's nothing going on here either. It's just all ice formations on the inside. You can see that we're just under it, and on the right side there, it's a little bit difficult to see. I mean, here you can kind of see, you know, there's clearly an ice block over on the side there, and then just parts of the wall. But regardless, you know, we're gonna have to wait until more of this starts to thaw out for the season, and what's gonna be really inside of this whole castle, what is underneath the iceberg, you know, how the rest of this castle is gonna look. But for now, if you guys want to go into playground mode, and obviously my character's just chilling there, if you guys do want to go into playground mode, you guys can do this. Bring your focal length down and go into the corner here just until it kind of just stops you, and then you guys can go and, you know, take a sneak peek at everything that is over here and inside, and, you know, kind of prepare yourselves. You can see there's going to be a lot of shelves here, a lot of mats that you guys can basically get here for wood. And, you know, obviously if you break down some of the structure here, you're also going to be able to get that brick. But either way, that's going to be about it for today's video. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, remember to drop a like, subscribe if you guys haven't already, turn on post notifications here on the channel by hitting that bell icon next to the subscribe button. So follow me on Twitter to stay up to date on everything going on. Look at my videos, my channel streams, and myself. Thank you guys again for watching. Catch you on the flip side. Arts out.